everybody, welcome to SETTA'S place. As you can see, I am outside and it's getting ready to rain. I was hoping it would be a clear night, but I wanted to do a special little video about Alaska, explain a few things about it, the heat and all that kind of stuff. People were asking questions, so I thought I'd answer. It is I can't say it right, but it's a solstice. I can't say it right, but you can look it on Google. It's the June 21st is the longest day of the year here in Alaska. And so as you can see, it is still bright out and it's nighttime. I will periodically come and show you, my future self will come out and take a quick little video of the sky or wherever, so you can see how bright it is even in the middle of the night. So but I wanted to sit here and answer a few things I looked up on Google to answer some of the questions. And I'm hoping that my friend Kathy, for those of you who know who Kathy, y'all haven't seen much of her this year in my videos, but hopefully she can come out in a little bit and we can come back and do a little video and she can explain more about Alaska. She's been here since the 80s, I think, so 30 some years. But anyway, so I want to answer, it says, what happens at solstice? Y'all gonna get me, Alaskans are gonna get me for not saying it right, but I can't say it, y'all. But let me see, it's the land of the midnight sun is what Alaska is called. And because it is, bright so much of the time, and on this side of the, it's not right down the middle, but it's daylight part of the year and dark the other half, but it's not like right down the middle. It kind of gradually turns light, then it gradually turns back to dark and goes back around. But anyway, but it's called Land of the Midnight Sun. Okay, a few questions. So right here, I'm gonna pull up a little picture to show y'all what I'm reading. It says, the June solstice marks the exact moment when the sun's direct rays reach as far north as they ever get, appearing straight overhead along the Tropic of Cancer at 23.5 degrees north latitude. As a result, we see the sun takes its highest and longest path through the sun. So you can see the picture. I hope I got it in here for you. The reason they call it solstice is the seasons is because the earth is tilted on its axis at 23.5 degrees. This causes each hemisphere to receive different amounts of sunlight throughout the year. In June, the northern hemisphere is at its greatest tilt toward the sun, bringing us more sunlight and warmer temperatures. It's the opposite south of the equator, when June 21st marks the shortest day of the year. All right, so that explains a little bit why it still can be hot in Alaska. Because we're closer to the sun. So even though the temperature might say, I think one day it was like 66, I was like, boy, it's hot outside. But you can see how my face is darker than the rest of me, just like a tan. But that's how the sun is just much stronger. Or we're closer to the sun, rather. But now, I'm not expert, I'm just... Then, it says, how many hours of daylight do we see? The amount of daylight you will see on the solstice depends on your latitude or distance from the equator. Anchorage, which is about 45 minutes from here, enjoys 19 hours and 21 minutes of daylight on June 21st. 19 hours and 21 minutes of daylight on today. That is almost 14 hours more than daylight than the city sees on a winter solstice in December. That's when it's the shortest day in December. It says the closer you are to the North Pole, the closer the earliest sunrise and latest sunrise occur on solstice. So we'll have to ask Mimi from Mad Mimi's Crochet about that. Y'all go over there and check out and ask her about what's happening on her side of the town today. She might have a video out already. I don't know. And it says, further down, it says, in general, peak heat usually arrives arrives to mid to late July around the East Coast, but not until August along much of the West Coast. Both Alaska and the desert Southwest typically experience their warmest days much closer to the solstice, usually in early July or even June. The proximity to water and prevailing wind direction are factors that determine when summer heat peaks. Well, that's just some of the explanations, but I'm hoping that Kathy will be able to join me in a little bit. My future self will come and ask Kathy questions, and because she, like I said, she's been here forever. So hopefully she'll be able to join us. But anyway, but right now I want to show you. I'm gonna show you what I got. You know I got something. Okay, hold on. Why do I have a hat on, you say? It's purple. Plus, I want you to see what it says, because it's part of my Land of the Midnight Sun giveaway. Look, it says Land of the Midnight Sun, and it's purple. Here's Alaska. It says The Last Frontier. Isn't it beautiful? And you can see how it's... And what happened was, I was planning on making me a hat for keeping the sun out of my face, but when I saw this, you know I had to get it. And then it fit with what I was talking about tonight. So I got you one too. So if you want to be part of the giveaway, this is in it. Isn't it beautiful? And it adjusts just like, you know, it has Velcro and it adjusted. It has Alaska written on the back, and it's purple. And that's not all. A little something more. I was at the yarn shop, of course. And it had this yarn, and it's just a little, it's like a mini. It's a little bigger than a mini, but I wanted to get it just so you could have, maybe you can crochet a little something. And it's called McKinley Summer. And look at the colors. Oops. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So it's just like it's a little mini, and it is Merino Superwash, 100 yards from Fiber and Ice, the yarn shop here in Alaska. So, and it's hand dyed. She dyed it herself. Oh, isn't it beautiful? So you can make a little headband, maybe a lacy hat. Someone was in their shop, and she said she crocheted with 100 yards. She crocheted a lacy hat with that much. But you could do a headband or anything, or you can add some more yarn to it and make something bigger. Isn't that pretty? So that is the giveaway. Some yarn and a beautiful hat. So comment down below if you want to try for these awesome items. And hang around, like I said, if Kathy is available. She wants to, but it depends on what's going on. If she can come out, and we'll come back out, and she'll answer some questions and tell you some things about Alaska. So if something happens and she doesn't get to come out, I am going to put a couple of pictures or videos at the end of this video at later in the middle of the night and show y'all what the different stages, a couple of different times, how it looks outside at this time. So either future me will see you with Kathy, or this is it. So I will talk to you later, and have a blessed day. Wanted to show you that it is 3 a.m.